combo set. Hearty noodles. Waterfall soup.
Recipes for all to enjoy. Oh, not to your liking. Next time I'll have something that better suits your taste.
How about a cup of joe? A little bitterness can make life's sweetness all the more satisfying. Sometimes, stopping to take a break can help you go further.
Standing by. Need
Starlight, it's time to shine! Come on! Time for
I'm at.
nothing to.
Starlight, it's time to shine!
Is it work time?
How can I?
Need some time to make some money. So
Time for.
It's up!
hey, standing by.
Stand still! Don't move!
I want a bonus for this. Time to reload.
I got you!
Moving up. Just leave it to me.
Starlight Knights, assemble!
Time to be smart, huh? Nah. Electric charge.
Maximum firepower! It's showtime!
Jackpot!
Easy target! Perfect!
My turn.
What are you waiting for? To catch a bullet?
Neat and tidy. We'll never back down. Nice one, Billy.
Coming, Bob! I got you! My bullets never lose sight of their target!
It's no good surrendering. We'll never back down. Bye-bye, suckers. Ready for combat. Need something? My service is nothing to...
Starlight, it's time to shine! I have 2 guns, so double the accuracy.
Standing by. Need something? My service nothing?
Starlight, it's time to shine!
We're done now.
In my sight! Try this! Stand still!
Just leave it to me.
I got you!
This won't hurt. Not.
Move over! Time for the real show!
We'll never back down. I'll show you. Wanna run? Get it.
Feel the power of
Target
Starlight!
strike. Get ready. Thunder.
In my sight!
I'm coming. Woo-hoo! My turn.
Don't move!
At your command. The neat and tidy.
Together now, maximum firepower!
Standing by. Nothing to fear.
Starlight, it's time to shine!
Need some.
I have 2 guns, so double the accuracy. my turn! This one won't.
Behave now.
Easy target. Perfect. Stand still. Quit moving.
It's up to you. Target confirmed. Go. This won't hurt. Not.
Together now. Maximum firepower.
Target strike. Eyes up. Under. Pickle. Bye-bye, suckers. Boom! Woo-hoo!
Try this.
Behave now. Electric charge.
Now or never. Maximum firepower.
Standing by. Need something? My services are expensive. My turn. Make a choice.
Easy target. Perfect.
Get away from me! My turn. Hey,
My bullets never lose sight of their target.
behave now. We'll never back down. Eliminating target. Eyes up. Thunder. Warning. Just leave it to me. What's this?
In my sights.
I want a bonus for this. Time to run.
What are you waiting for? Catch a bullet?
It's no good surrendering. We'll never back down.
Feel the power of starlight.
Standing by.
You need anything modded? You know where to find me. Is that it? Come back next. Welcome in. What mods are you going for this time? Is that it? Come back next time, you hear? Welcome in. What mods are you going for this time? Is that it? Come back next time, you hear?
Officers, it's good to see you again.
You too, managers. You two seem to be in a good mood. I guess the seminar preparation went well?
Thanks to everyone on 6th Street. They not only signed up for the seminar, they also helped spread the word to other districts.
I heard you'll be on stage with the inspector to answer questions from citizens, Zhu Yuan. Belle has been itching to ask you some.
Come on. Go easy on me.
You don't know, do you? Zhu Yuan gets super nervous in situations like this. She drank 3 pots of tea just to avoid nervously coughing up there.
Sorry to interrupt, but I have something to report. We've analyzed and located the exact coordinates of the places Maroon previously identified inside the hollow. Please take a look at this.
Thanks.
I was also just informed that Inspector Bringer is on his way, and the media is waiting to get some pictures.
Looks like we should go meet him. We'll investigate these locations in a couple of days. Wait, there's something funny about these coordinates.
Something funny? What are you seeing?
Is something wrong? Sorry, you two, but something is weird about this report. I need to talk to Zhu Yuan for a moment, if you'll excuse us. You can go on in.
Maroon. He's the guy who was using the EMP emitter, right? I've got a bad feeling about this. Let's try to get close enough to hear what they're saying.
Those coordinates are the spots Maroon's gang scouted some time ago, right? What do you think is off about them?
You remember the monster they found in that square a while back?
Of course, the remains are scheduled to be recovered this afternoon. But wait, what about it? You think these 2 cases are connected?
Perhaps. I just realized every location Maroon pointed out lies on the route the evidence carrier is taking.
What?
The EMP emitter Maroon used had been modified to bypass vehicle security systems. When used correctly, it can unlock car doors without damaging the electronics. Maroon said his crew procured specialized containers for preserving etheric material. We assumed they were targeting vehicles transporting valuable ether resources for large companies. But here's the thing. Public Security's evidence carrier is the same kind of vehicle.
Meaning? The evidence carrier could be in danger. Where is it now?
Let me see. Right here. There's a slight delay in the surveillance signal, but the carrier seems headed towards its destination right now. But according to the record, it stopped for about 10 minutes somewhere in the hollow, just 15 minutes ago.
10 minutes might not seem like much, but if someone's lying in wait with an EMP emitter, it'd be enough for them to snatch the evidence. We need to report this right now. I'll call it in.
Wait a second. The carrier might have paused in the hollow due to changes in hollow structure or some other reason. We don't have solid proof yet of an attack on the carrier. Even if we report our suspicions, they won't immediately send someone. They'd follow protocol and do a remote analysis first.
You're right. And if they do that, it could already be too late.
Not only that, I'm worried about something else. The evidence recovery schedule was only decided recently, and the route inside the hollow is top secret. But according to Maroon, his gang had been scouting those locations for a while now.
Meaning, there might be a mole in public security.
Exactly. If we report our suspicions now, we might tip them off. I'd rather head into the hollow myself.
That's a huge risk. You know that's against policy. They could take action against us.
It's urgent. We don't have time to argue. We spent a long time preparing for today's seminar. With the media gathered like this, it's a rare opportunity for you to showcase your knowledge in front of the inspector. You should stay here. We're partners. You can trust me to bring back the evidence safe and sound. You have my word.
Inspector Bringer's car has arrived.
The inspector is already here. We don't have time to hesitate. I need to get going. I'll leave the seminar to you.
Worshipping an undeserving deity is sycophancy. Failure to act when action is needed shows a lack of courage.
Huh?
You said it yourself. An officer needs to be sure they're doing the right thing. I became an officer because of Inspector Bringer, but not for praise or his approval. I want to do for others what he did for me back then. I want to be someone who protects people.
So, you're going to...
I'm going with you. That monster in the hollow is anything but ordinary. We have to protect the evidence. Besides, if the inspector really is the same as he was back then, I'm sure he'll support our choice.
We can't just sit back and do nothing while the remains are in danger.
Just like last time, we should try and help them any way we can.
Ready for
Nothing to standing by. Needs.
I have two.
Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here.
Judging by our predictions, they probably have the evidence by now. Any ideas on how we're gonna get it back?
Here's what I'm thinking. To avoid raising suspicion, the suspects probably didn't damage the carrier's electronic systems. If that is indeed the case, we can check its driving record to pinpoint where exactly it stopped within the hollow. They're bound to have left some traces behind. The remains are bulky, so they can't move very quickly. Therefore, we can figure out where they went.
Makes sense. Let's find the evidence carrier and see if our suspicions are right. I picked up the carrier's signal. Let's go.
Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi are heading out to locate the evidence carrier.
Barry, can you find a shortcut to the carrier?
Affirmative. Planning the route now.
Let's leave the route to Fairy Bell. We just need to get Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi there without being found out.
The evidence carrier's signal is coming from over there.
Ugh, the mobile device here seems unusable.
Let me try adjusting the direction. Ugh, it's too heavy.
Bell, something is blocking their way.
Master, the firing direction of the ejector nearby can be adjusted.
All right. Let's help them find a shortcut to save time. These switches can be used repeatedly. Think carefully about the direction.
Huh? Did the device just move by itself?
The device works now!
Let's move. Something doesn't feel right.
Let's follow them.
Master, high ether activity has been detected along the path to the evidence carrier's location.
Address received.
Hey! I'm here. The evidence carrier is nearby.
Jingyi, we should head over there now. Yes, finally! The carrier! Let's check on its condition.
It looks fine on the outside. No signs of damage or being tampered with. Let's check inside.
We're doing this to protect the evidence, but messing with the carrier without permission will definitely require writing up a report. And probably a pay cut, too. Well, let's forget all that for now. Jingyi, help me unlock it. Huh? The evidence crate is still here. And the seal is untouched.
Comparing the seal with the one in the photo, the angle is off by approximately 3 degrees, and the etheric matter feels totally different from what I sensed at the square.
So, they really did get a hold of the evidence. They were gonna trick Hand by not leaving any trace. They went through all this trouble to make it seem like it was still there.
That monster must be hiding some serious secrets. Chuyuban, watch out!
They got cover. Idiots. They're from the Criminal Investigation Department. They aren't gonna go down easy. We've been here for hours. You couldn't keep your cool for a little longer? Hey, relax. Our intel says it's just the 2 of them. They might have survived our ambush. We can take them. Hurry up and deal with them. Officers go missing in the hollows every day.
Hold on. Do you know the consequences of assaulting officers?
Save your breath. We're dealing with a group of desperados. They never planned on leaving us alive.
Out of my way! Take this!
Roger. Yeah? Fine. Right back at ya!
Taking the shot.
You asked for it.
I'll take you.
The pleasure's all yours.
Going all out.
Mind your manners.
Perfect teamwork, everyone. They're ambushing. Move!
These guys are tougher than I expected. And it sounds like they knew we were coming and set up an ambush near the carrier.
What the heck is How could they have known we were going after the evidence?
Hey, you got rid of those 2 officers? There they are.
They're coming after us. Run!
Warning. Multiple hostiles approaching the officer's location at high speed. The officers should change direction immediately to avoid direct confrontation with multiple armed individuals.
You hear that? There are multiple enemies in their current path heading toward them.
Barry, is there a way to divert the approaching enemies?
Master, I regret to inform you there are no electronic devices or controllable machines in the area.
It's too late. Look at the map. They're trapped. It's a dead end.
Watch out, Jingyi! There's an ambush here, too!
Get them!
Coming through.
They're closing in on us!
Be careful. We've been surrounded. Stay calm.
They sure have some firepower. How many members did they deploy to deal with us? Taking the shot. fire! Drop the weapon!
Right back at ya!
Copy that.
Fine.
Orders received.
Okay.
What? Stop right there!
It won't be easy to get him off our tail. Let's face him head on. We'll run out of ammo if this continues.
You asked for it.
Cease and desist!
This isn't good. Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi are stuck in a building and surrounded by enemies.
Let's keep our cool. They might be stuck, but the enemy can't reach the building easily either. Let's take a sec to look around and see if there's anything we can use to help.
Master, I've detected several unstable spatial fissures near the officer's location. Such spatial rifts are challenging to label in standard carat data, but if utilized, they could help the target evacuate from their current location.
Fairy may be able to locate the spatial rifts, but how do we tell Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi where to go?
I can safely tap into the officer's intercom within the hollow, Second Assistant.
But if we connect to their intercom, won't we be exposed?
If it doesn't expose our identity, I think it's worth the risk to save lives.
Question. Is the current objective to assist the two officers in leaving the current area, or rescue the two officers who are trapped?
Aren't those the same thing?
Negative. Remote communication has an 87.1% chance of successfully guiding the officers out of their current area. But due to the significant disparity in forces and the limitations of long-range communication, I cannot swiftly assess the target's surrounding environment. The risk of failure will rapidly mount.
So you're saying, to keep them safe, Bell has to personally guide them as a proxy?
Affirmative. However, appearing in front of public security may bring major risks.
This is so irritating. If they weren't public security officers, we wouldn't even hesitate.
You remember what Xing Yi said? Failure to act when action is needed shows a lack of courage. Zhu Yuan and Xing Yi are good people. Despite the risks, I'd regret it for the rest of my life if I chose to stand idly by now.
Bell.
And, on the bright side, if we work together, we might be able to recover the stolen remains.
Affirmative. Master's assumption is reasonable.
Well then, let's go save them.
This isn't good. They've totally surrounded us. Unless we can somehow distract them, we're stuck here. If we can't think of a way out, I'll go distract them so you have a chance to get away.
What? What are you talking about?
It was me who insisted we investigate inside the hollow. You wouldn't even be in danger right now if it weren't for me. Besides, I'm not human. I'll be fine even if my body gets destroyed. But you don't have that luxury.
Hold up. I'm your captain, right? If someone has to take responsibility for this mess, it should be me. Besides, your physical abilities are much better than mine. If one of us has to make a run for it, you'd have a much better chance at surviving.
Now's not the time to argue.
Exactly. Now's not the time to argue.
Who's there?
Wait, it's coming from the intercom. Someone hacked into our encrypted frequency. But how?
Instead of arguing about who should be the bait, how about I offer a solution that works for you both?
Who are you? Why should we trust you?
I can't convince you to trust me. I'm a proxy, not exactly someone who should normally be talking with you. But while I may be a proxy, I have a conscience. I can't turn a blind eye while you're in danger.
A proxy?
All right. So, what's the plan?
I'll create an opportunity for you. Now, follow my instructions.
But what about the enemy?
Leave that to me. Now, go!
They're getting away!
What now?
Straight ahead. Jump into the fissure.
The fissure!
What? The spatial fissure! After them! There they are!
They're chasing us. There's another fissure straight ahead.
They're closing in. They'll catch us at this rate.
I have a plan. It might be risky, but I'm sure you can do it. Well, hero, now that you've saved us, do you plan on making an appearance? All right. We can finally talk. You're Bangbu from Bellabog. Wait, no. There's no way an ordinary Bangbu would be as capable as you, let alone hack into our intercom. So, who are you exactly?
Qingyi, have you heard the rumors about a legendary proxy who doesn't enter the hollows themselves, but manages real-time communication from the outside?
Faithin. That's me. I'm Faithin. So you were already watching us when we received the report from Bellabog. Yeah, I was helping Bellabog Industries retrieve something lost, but I ended up running into that monster deep in the hollow. As you've already guessed, I think there's something unusual about that monster too. There's some kind of conspiracy behind it, and it's connected to what I've been chasing.
In other words, you're helping us so Hand gets the evidence and can uncover the truth about the monster.
Exactly, and it's still not too late to get the evidence back. According to page 173 of the Public Security Officer's Manual, in urgent situations, officers have the right to recruit assistants without verifying their identities.
So you're suggesting...
I'm willing to be said assistant. Let's work together and get that evidence back.
Deal. Now's not the time for more questions. We accept your assistance, Faithin. But as you've seen, the enemy is well prepared and has the advantage in numbers.
Don't worry, leave it to me. Since we lack the manpower, we'll use the hollow against them. That's my specialty.
We've arrived at the evidence carrier area. Loading environment data. Master, I have found a discarded toolbox up ahead. It could contain relevant clues to the case. It's
time to put my expertise as a public security officer to good use. Connect the dots in the mind space and solve the case. Use this to access my mind space and share information.
The The display device has been used to show the mind space.
Collected clues will be stored in the memory zone. Once the adjacent clues are found, the question will become apparent. We don't have enough clues right now. Let's go back and look for more.
Insufficient connected clues. Insufficient connected clues to answer the question. Master, there are footprints on the floor here that have been deliberately concealed. The clue has been stored in the mind space. Master, I have detected varying degrees of defects and damages to the electronic devices in this area. The clue has been stored in the mind space. Master, I have found a collapsed bamboo up ahead. The clue has been stored in the mind space. Master, there is a small forklift parked on one side of the scene. Decoding in progress. Please... Decoding completed. Now playing the previously saved recording.
Didn't boss ask you to get something sturdy? You brought a forklift? The wind can blow through on all sides!
What's it matter as long as it moves? Who cares if it's a little windy?
Whatever. Just get this thing moving already. The evidence carrier will be here soon. Let me check Big Head's carrot data.
There's a new question in mind space. A question has arisen from the two collected clues. Master, do you want to solve it?
Swimming? Isn't that a little far-fetched? Huh? Parachuting? Sounds like something that only happens in movies. Indeed. Judging from the marks left behind, the forklift was likely the culprit's means of transportation to the scene.
After all the questions are answered, the truth will reveal itself.
Negative. No available spatial fissures in the vicinity. Affirmative. It is highly likely that the culprits left on foot.
Is this Vathan's humor? The bamboo exhibits signs of illegal modifications, and the text on the costume was mentioned in the recording. Right. Considering all the clues, this conclusion makes sense.
The key question has emerged.
The culprit's bamboo is broken, so I bet they can't find the way out. You're right. Not only are the culprits carrying the evidence, but they also don't have a carrot. Hiding nearby while they wait for their accomplices would be the wisest choice.
Master, all the clues have been gathered. The case replay is now available. The case replay is a simulation that recreates how the culprits committed the crime based on the existing clues. This allows you to watch how the incident happened in detail.
We're here. Hurry up. The evidence carrier will be here soon. Stay close to me, Big Head. We'll bolt after taking the evidence. The evidence carrier's here. Stop right here.
The case replay is virtual, so you cannot pick anything up. Master, you might come across important scenes during the case replay that might help our investigation. Please.
Even the forklift isn't working now. The EMP is that powerful? The bamboo's done for, and the forklift is kaput. Now what? Don't panic. Let's grab the evidence first. We'll just have someone pick us up
Master, the culprits are whispering to each other in front of the door.
Look, set a password for this door and lock it. Then we don't have to worry about anyone following us. That's brilliant. Let's use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a dumb password. Let me set it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Master, you can return to the real world to investigate now.
We figured out the exit used by the culprits. Let's go check it out.
Master, I've found a hidden exit here.
Look! There's a spatial fissure over there. But...
Master, I found a surveillance camera corrupted by the hollow. Some...
Whoa! I got teleported back just like that. I know the way through here. Follow me.
The culprit's route has been recorded. Once you return to reality, I'll guide you in real time. I've highlighted the culprit's route for you.
You're a godsend, Fairy. Now, let's follow that route.
There's a group of abandoned buildings ahead.
Master, I found a surveillance camera corrupted by the hollow.
Hey, what did you say? The PubSec officers are gone? Understood. Let's hide somewhere. There's a crack in this wall. We can get through here. Let's wait here for the others to pick us up.
The case replay is virtual, so you cannot pick anything up. Uncollected hollow observation data detected at this location.
I must say, they're pretty good at hiding.
The replay...
Who's there?
Public security, put your hands up! failed again.
Roger. The boss is here.
They're ambushing. Move!
Copy that. Anyway. Stay, Roger. Careful. Copy that.
Oh, rats. It's Puffsec. Why are they here?
This is called striking when the enemy is unprepared.
Take them down and retrieve the evidence. Hey, confirmed.
Stay where you are! Watch your surroundings! Perfect teamwork, everyone! Look, they're carrying an etheric matter container. Do you think this is really the stolen evidence?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Even with it sealed, its aura gives me the creeps.
Yes! Fantastic! We finally got the evidence back.
The assailants that blocked our path earlier likely haven't figured out we've outmaneuvered them and retaken the evidence. At this point, all we need to do is get out of the hollow and we're safe.
There's an exit nearby. I'll take you there.
The exit is just up ahead.
If you two aren't in a hurry to arrest me today, I'll be on my way.
Don't worry, I don't want to burn any bridges. It's bad karma. Besides, I've always thought indiscriminately arresting proxies isn't very fair. Circumstances aren't always the same for everyone.
Qingyi, we're officers. Should you really be saying that? Anyway, thanks for your help, Phaethon.
I should be thanking you too, for uncovering the threat to the evidence vehicle and fearlessly going into the hollow to protect it. Goodbye, officers. Hopefully our next meeting won't be quite so tense.
Now that Phaethon's gone, let's hurry up and get this evidence out of here.
All right, let's go. Wait a minute. Phaethon thanked us for uncovering the threat and fearlessly going into the hollow to protect it. Doesn't that sound suspicious to you?
Suspicious? Right. Logically speaking, while monitoring the evidence carrier, Phaethon would have realized the evidence had been switched and upon seeing us assumed we were there to investigate. But it sounded like Phaethon knew what happened outside the hollow too.
How unexpected. It seems Phaethon attended the seminar today.
There you are. Are you free today? Want to come with me to the public security precinct at Lumina Square?
I feel a bit uneasy every time I hear public security these days.
Well, I heard Zhu Yuan and Qingyi will be heading back to their own branch today. It's probably best not to run into them inside the hollows. But outside the hollows, it might be quite a while before we see them again.
Shouldn't we at least get them a membership card for the store?
Come on. You can't be seriously thinking about it. I was thinking, how about we give them a gift too? Like a collector's edition of that popular PubSec movie, Mission Unthinkable.
Ooh, that's the one where the main character goes against his superior and chooses to protect the citizens, right? Good choice.
They're going to be leaving soon. Let's get going.
we've got everything packed. Let's get it in the car.
We almost missed you.
Hey there, managers. What brings you here?
We heard you're heading back to your own branch, so we wanted to say goodbye.
We haven't known each other for long, but we've had quite a memorable time together.
But Jiuyuan, it was supposed to be you going on stage for the interview during the seminar. Why did that older gentleman in the glasses end up going on instead? I was looking forward to asking you questions.
I'm sorry, but we got assigned to a tricky case that day. I can't disclose the details, but it went well. Largely due to the clues you provided about the 6th Street EMP case.
You don't say. That's awesome.
It's not often you get to meet new people, so we brought you something to remember us by. A movie about a public security officer.
We appreciate it, but it's against regulations for officers to accept gifts from citizens. However, could I buy the video as a customer of Random Play?
Of course, we'd be delighted.
Well, they're getting ready to leave. Why don't we take a look around? Maybe find somewhere to finally enjoy that meal we had talked about?
I never expected our time at the Lumina branch to be so eventful.
Things turned out okay. The seminar settled, case cracked, evidence secure. It's just a shame. The reports we have to write are gonna be lame.
Is that supposed to be a poem? Excuse me, someone's calling me. Hey, you've got time to chat during the day? Well, this is a rarity.
Hello. I'm looking over our graduation album.
You're flipping through our graduation album? Now? This isn't another one of your weird exercises, is it?
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember all of the names of our old classmates by looking at these photos. By the way, do you still remember the graduation message you wrote for me? May you become the pursuant of true justice, the sharp blade of the law slicing through the wickedness of the night sky.
Oh, all right, yet there's no need to shout. Someone might hear you.
My apologies. It's just, this message really means a lot to me. How does the true justice mentioned in your message differ from regular justice? Is it comparable to the difference between an actual melon and a melon-flavored lollipop? Many people say they taste pretty much the same. But even though the melons I buy are hardly ever sweet, I still prefer the taste of real melons. Just like your pursuit of true justice. A real melon will always be a real melon. That can never be imitated.
Are those words of encouragement? Well, thanks. Wait, how does a member of HAND like you know that I've been reprimanded by the precinct?
Because the case of the unidentified monster discovered by Balabog Industries has been transferred to Section 6. My intelligence officer pointed out that we might need you to come in and provide some more detailed intel.
So, that thing's in your custody? Are you telling me there's something wrong with the evidence?
That's the reason why I'm calling you. We found pieces of what resembles a mask within the monster's remains, and we managed to extract human DNA from it.
Does this mean you figured out the origin of the monster?
Unfortunately, no. Apart from determining the deceased as a male from the DNA, we compared it with DNA records of missing persons and criminals throughout the city, but found no matches. He may have been someone from outside the city with no known identity. But what do you think?
Since Maroon risked going into the Hollow to get it, there must be some secret on the deceased's body. I wouldn't think he's a nobody.
I agree. But as of now, we're still missing the key to this puzzle.
Thanks for the intel, Miyabi. Let's catch up in a few days.
Mm-hmm. See you.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Judging from the conversation, I'm guessing there's some progress with the evidence over at HAND?
Seems so. They've made an important discovery, but that's only created more questions. Jump in, Qingyi. Let's talk more on the way.
All right, let's go.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Perlman.
Attorneys, always running so slowly.
You're the ones who suggested we meet. Do you have any idea how long I've been waiting? Huh? Wait, it's you! Sarah! You've got some nerve to show your face after the trouble you caused!
Come now, Mr. Perlman. It was your idea to deal with the residents in the blast zone. Not to mention the fact that your technical advisor and personal secretary, Sarah, never existed in the first place. Well then, there's no need to grit your teeth. I'm actually here to discuss business with you. Please confess to all your crimes in court, and we'll make sure you get the best treatment in prison.
You and that bastard behind you are the ones who convinced me to carry out the blast in the first place. And now you want me to take all the blame. That's quite the scheme. I hear recently Bellapog Industries stumbled upon a monster in that plaza inside the hollow, and the evidence collected from the creature's remains was almost stolen. Honestly, I've been wondering. The plaza isn't along the subway route, yet your plan included research of it and explosives for it. Your real goal is to retrieve the evidence, isn't it? I wonder what would happen if I brought this up in court.
I'm sure the judge wouldn't entertain such baseless fantasies, Mr. Perlman.
Baseless fantasies, you say? Huh. Let's get real, then. What if I told you I have proof of your involvement in the Vision case, along with that of the person behind you? Definitive proof.
Hey, you heard what Perlman just said, right? I can't stand clingy men, but I must say that's quite the ace up his sleeve.
Sounds like you're enjoying this situation.
How could that be? I'm genuinely concerned about our partnership. So what's your plan now? Will you agree to his terms?
I'll handle it.
Hey, it's been quite a while. Last time we met was when you helped us with our runaway heavy machinery, right?
Great to see you again, Grace.
Have you been these days? Isn't it tough working all those commissions? You have to take good care of yourself. No overtime, you hear me?
Huh? Grace, when did you become so considerate?
Oh, actually, every time I see you, I find it incredibly soothing. This might seem a bit out of the blue, but can I please have a hug?
Maybe just a little one.
Sorry, I can't help it.
You can open your eyes, Belle. Grace is hugging Eos.
This round little body, these dangly ears. Its hardware's been modified, right? It's mechanical inside, but so soft and fluffy at the same time. It's a crime to be so cute. I love it so much.
So she was talking to Eos the whole time. No wonder she asked us to bring it. Still the same, always preferring machines to people.
Huh? Oh, the other proxy is here too. Hello there.
Hi, Grace. No offense. Here's a tissue. We'd rather keep Eos's head saliva-free.
Let's talk about the details first. You'll get to pet it some more later.
Sorry about that. I let my work habits take over. As for the commission... Hey! Don't you run away, little one! Happiness is always fleeting. Forget it. Let's get back to the commission then. So that time we dealt with the runaway machinery I mentioned a bit ago, thanks to Phaethon, Belobog eliminated the potential threat to the project. My sweet our president also got to let go of some emotional baggage. So it was a really positive outcome overall. But if we instead turn our gaze to the company's balance sheet, We've actually suffered heavy losses.
I see. Although Bell managed to get all 3 machines back, that monster showed up out of nowhere and absorbed them all.
Yup. We, ended up losing the 3 machines originally allocated to the project. And despite unexpectedly retrieving the prototype, we haven't been able to put it to practical use yet. So, to make up for the loss of those children, Belobog Industries has agreed to cooperate with the industry leader 3 Gates Corp on a small project. We'll provide some technical documents in exchange for some of their heavy machinery assets. And for this commission, we'll also need your support in awakening the prototype's logic core, which contains the data we want to exchange.
What about that call just now?
That's someone from 3 Gates saying that another company's also looking to partner up with them. They'll probably end up using the one offering higher technological value. It's no big deal. Anyway, the ins and outs of this commission are all there. We'll go along with your preferred style of cooperation. We're counting on you, Phaethon.
You say that with a straight face, but you're already reaching out to pet Eos.
Ready for combat. Needs standing by. Ready for combat. Nothing to standing by. Ambi, in position. Needs some.
I have 2 guns.
Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here.
The prototype's logic core is old and uses a ton of energy. So, I've retrofitted this kid with an ether storage battery. I need your help gathering enough energy for it. I'll flag any energy-carrying etheric material. All good? I'm counting on you. Whoa! That little guy up ahead! Is that child just wandering around in the hollow?
Master, a small, obsolete transport vehicle has been discovered. The routing information in its core database will be useful in expanding possible exploration paths.
See ya, little guy. May we meet again.
Totally repaired and so easily. Impressive.
Wow, it just rammed that ethereal.
Is it trying to help us? Closing in on it. We gotta stop it.
Warning, multiple ether signals detected. Likely enemies.
Is it just me, or is the ground moving? That's a lot of ethereals.
Be careful.
Let's see what else I can use around here. Well done! Energy storage approaching maximum. Nearly there. Getting corruption warnings on the controller. We'd better work fast, Phaethon.
Wow, that one's powerful.
Wait, what are you doing, little guy? Oh, thank you. That's the last of the energy. The energy collection is almost finished.
Nice. Finally, all charged up.
Warning. Abnormal ether reaction detected.
Wait! Don't run away! I knew it wasn't going to be that easy. Move to Plan B! Keep the enemies at bay while I start a debug. About to get hit. Spacing out. Want to help me test this? Get away from me! Hey. The boss is here! Commence demolition! Huh? Warning. Just leave it to me. I'm coming. Watch out. Nick, you asked for it. Initial impulse. Here we go. Standing by. I want a bonus for this. Wanna help me test this? The pleasure's all yours. Blast power test. I'm here. Get away from me. Anyway.
Be careful. New ethereals keep appearing within the detection range.
Grace, there are ethereals closing in. We gotta leave now or we're in trouble.
Emergency removal of control permissions is still in progress. Give me a bit more time.
Warning. Ether activity rapidly accelerating. Speculation. A particularly large ethereal unit, or a large group of ethereals, is approaching. Master, have a guess.
Now is not a good time to be joking, Fairy. Belle, can you convince Grace to get out of here?
Detecting permission ownership, processing the switch, disabling cloud invocation, matching admin keys. Almost there. Almost!
Grace, watch out!
Oh.
That was the sound of a heavy cannon? Who's attacking?
Warning. Unknown individuals approaching.
Is this a modded Guardian Mark II tactical mech?
Oh, wow, you can tell it's modded with just one look. Seems like you're not completely off your game, Grace Howard. The ethereals won't stay subdued for long. Let's talk outside the hollow.
Hollow evacuation successful. Are you all right?
We're fine. Eos was the real star.
Well, despite a few hiccups, the troubleshooting is all done.
Ah, fiddling around with machines while surrounded by monsters. Good to see that your morbid determination has never changed.
Oh, right. I haven't thanked you yet. Thank you so much for reaching out to help despite all that danger.
Thanking people. Huh, that's a marked improvement.
I've seen others similar to you, but you're truly one of a kind.
Finally, a compliment from you? Better late than ever, I guess.
The more I look at you, the more beautiful your curves are. And the sheer power you contain.
Wait up. Flattery's one thing, but I think you've gone a little too far.
I think I know what's going to happen next.
This may be weird, but... Can I please pet you?
What the... Are you crazy? How could you ask something so rude? I mean, just a handshake would have been fine, but...
I'm sorry. I just can't help it.
Just hang on. Let me get mentally prepared for that.
my, does this coating give additional insulation to the hull? Oh, and I bet the power supply inside is being upgraded too, right? I can hear it just humming with power. Grunting, I love it!
It appears our savior is paralyzed. If I'm not mistaken, she's also shivering? Her face looks so red. Belle, should we go comfort her?
Oh, I thought you changed at least a little bit, but I was majorly wrong. You're still infatuated with machines and ignoring people around you. The frosty cold iron witch, Grace Howard.
You're this kid's mechanic? Pleased to meet you. Your child is really powerful.
Ugh, shut up! We've known each other for ages. It's just you never took me seriously because of your twisted values.
Huh? We know each other. But I can hardly remember seeing such a cool, modded Guardian mech like this before. Could you help refresh my memory?
I am talking about me! Let go of my work, you mecha addict!
Don't you mean Iron Witch?
Sorry, habits of the trade. Could you please tell me your name? Oh, or tell me about this kid's corpus data.
As expected. You really don't remember me. That's fine. I'll just have to mercilessly beat you in a tech battle!
Beat me in a tech battle? Oh, you're the second technological partner 3 Gates mentioned, right?
Yes! I, Betty Brenda, am your opponent! And I will beat you in this bid. It'll be a total humiliation for you and Bellabog!
You two, you're quick. What about the little one?
Well, we didn't bring Eos because we don't want it to be harassed by weirdos.
What? There are weirdos trying to harass Eos? Who is it? Tell me and I'll teach them a lesson.
So Grace really doesn't think she's doing anything wrong.
Good kid. Don't worry, these two aren't the bad guys.
The logic core that was awakened last time. Have you tried booting it up? Any issues?
Don't worry, it's only partially booted for now. After the last troubleshooting session, I've managed to fully filter out the data and divert control of basic functions away from the dangerous infected data. Now I just have to wipe any sensitive data left behind regarding the prototype, and it'll be ready for the delivery to 3 gates.
Barry, can you help with clearing the sensitive data?
Negative. All logic cores that pass the forbidden fruit test, i.e., the core systems of AI-enabled machinery, are incompatible with my protocols. Forced intervention can have unforeseen consequences. Also, I prefer not to interact with ether-corrupted data.
It's rare to see her retreat from a request like this. Fairy, why would you refuse to access data corrupted by ether?
I've prepared 10 disgusting metaphors to explain it to you. Which would you like to hear first? Note, human tolerance is limited to about 10 on the disgust scale.
What's the score of the least disgusting one?
11.
No thanks, I'll pass.
This commission doesn't require your faith in disguise. You two alone can handle it. I'm gonna debug this kid's cognitive command system. Only a few basic protocols are needed to set up a link between commands and its behavior. Put simply, I'll issue commands like go left, go right, touch this, touch that, and you'll need to follow my instructions in front of it so that it understands the connection between the commands and the actions. Once cognition is established, act out the commands from the kid to help solidify it. It's like teaching a toddler how to crawl or stand up. Got it? I'll run some system tests on this baby first. Just let me know when you're ready to go. Great job! Well done! The cognitive commands have been recorded with precision. My only regret is that my little cutie Eos couldn't make it here today. The whole point of setting up this scheduled maintenance was an excuse to see that roly-poly kiddo running around.
No wonder you've been bossing me around all day.
All right, the controls have been sufficiently calibrated. Now I'll perform a full reboot to test the effects.
A full reboot, huh? Hope it's not going to lose control again.
No problem. I'm fully prepared. I've dismissed all the onlookers and kept the kids' fuel to a minimum. And Bellabog Industries has updated their health insurance recently. You have accident coverage, right?
Why am I not feeling reassured? You seem fully prepared for things to go wrong.
Don't worry, I'm a professional technician, and I've got everything under control. Let's get started. Very well. The control system permissions are operational. Let's start the first cognitive command test. Go 5 meters forward. Command unfulfilled. Repeating command. Go 5 meters forward. That's strange. Why isn't it following my commands? Unless it really is broken?
Danger! Belle, get behind me!
The battery in my control panel is dead. No wonder this kid's been so quiet. It wasn't ignoring my commands. It couldn't receive them. False alarm.
I propose that we ban Grace from ever touching Eos again.
Agreed. And all the other bang boo at home.
I need to get a backup power supply. Keep an eye on this kid for me, would ya? Its cognition systems are still fragile, so don't provoke it. And don't let anyone get close to it, including yourselves.
I have to get back to the store for a moment. Be careful, okay, Belle?
Don't panic. The cognitive unit hasn't received any input commands for a while, so the machine's just running a system diagnostic.
Betty? What are you doing here?
Have we met? How do you know me?
Grace told me about you.
I see. So you're the Iron Witch's apprentice, aren't you? Which is why you're keeping guard here. Why is the system diagnostic showing such a strong likelihood of startup? Could it be...
No, don't get too close!
Trust me, I know what I'm doing here. Her machines usually have a soft reset button placed at the back. If I'm able to get there, I can... Oh, no need to be so paranoid, you scrap heap. I am here to save you! I knew it. There was a repeat air loop during the self-diagnostic. Onboard memory was getting sapped, so a soft reboot did the trick. It's all 'cause of her. Insisting on the stupid logic core is what has caused the problem.
Logic core? What's wrong with it?
The logic core is a precious technological breakthrough that grants mechanical creations the ability to have independent consciousness, potentially even enlightening a machine enough to pass the forbidden fruit test and be truly endowed the soul of an individual. However, this kind of technology is not required for production tools like industrial machines. I admit that the efficiency and work capacity of Belobog's heavy machinery are superb, but the cost of production and maintenance is going to be out of this world. Unfortunately, buyers on the market love pursuing these unnecessary and uncontrollable gold-plated features, so the industries followed suit and started researching personality tools. Let me ask you, if you want to make an axe that chops wood faster, will you equip it with jet thrusters, AI systems, and a voice that yells at you, "Master, Master," every time you poke it?
Whoa, a jet axe? I'd like to see that.
You're the kind of person who still watches cartoons even though you're grown up, right? Listen up, apprentice. Tools are just tools. Their value lies in being easy to get, easy to use, and easy to replace. Use them while they're good, and chuck them out once they're broken. Personifying or putting them before humans is heresy. And that's exactly the type of person your teacher is. She's mastered new applications for personified operating systems, and in doing so, has grown contemptuous of humanity. She's just a weirdo obsessed with tools who gets things backwards. Okay, how is it moving again? Hang on. Stop right now. I was being careless just now, not hostile.
Ah! Abort startup.
That was a close one, but luckily I caught it. You, didn't I say not to provoke this kid? Betty, what are you doing here?
Yeah, nothing. Just here to inform you. Three Gates Corp has officially recognized my company's application for tech cooperation. And, well, only one of us will be granted resource support on the evaluation day. Be forewarned, Grace.
I see. Oh, thanks so much for passing on the message. If there's nothing else, I'll keep tweaking my little problem child, okay? Oh, yeah. And as for you, thanks for your support today. I'll give you a call when I need a hand next time. You can head off now.
See that? Something might have happened just now, but she clearly cared more about the machine than her own apprentice. That's the cold iron witch I know. But it's fine. I'll soon let her know to never take people lightly.
Ready for combat. Standing by. Need something? Ready for combat. Nothing to fear. Standing. Need something? Time to make some money.
You're too slow, Iron Witch. Betty! I'm already warmed up. Introducing the new tactical mech, upgraded for CoreLogic OS. Witch Hunter Alpha. Come on, demonstrate your might to our guests. Commence offensive maneuvers at 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock.
Following orders.
What?
It seems similar to that mech Grace was debugging.
Oh, what's wrong, Grace? Hard to believe the personality OS you were so proud of has been replicated by someone like me. A cheaper, more productive, and easier to deploy modular personality OS! The maintenance costs are half what you pay. There are none of the whole stability or personality disorder risks you fretted about. Didn't the market applaud your tech patents? They'd always say only someone who loves tech as much as Grace could achieve this. The cold and withdrawn Iron Witch, a weirdo who treats machines like people. This black magic you've been researching for so long, cracked just like that by me. Ooh.
Task complete. I suggest switching to auto defense mode.
Go ahead.
Its intelligence system is crude, but I like its gumption. Approximately 1/1,000th as professional as me.
Enough, Fairy. Don't add fuel to the fire. Belle, how is Grace doing?
Don't worry. I doubt it's as powerful as the machine you trained.
That voice is so lovely.
She gave in so easily. But somehow, I'm not surprised at all.
It responded to the voice command and executed the instructions without any redundant movements, and the steering mechanism's brake nozzle is gorgeous. It only listed one default command when recommending actions, and still so immature. I love it!
Oh, enjoying it? Why are you admiring your rival's work?
This kid looks really good.
Grace, don't put your foot in your mouth. It's your rival's mech.
Yes, I don't like it yet. You claim to have replicated Belobog Industries' patent, but I won't buy it just like that. I'll believe it when I see this kid show us a little more. Show it to me. Right here, right now. Best if you let me take it apart myself so I can see better.
This is getting weirder and weirder.
Why would I let my rival disassemble my work? But, well, you do have a point. I'll have Witch Hunter Alpha accompany you to demonstrate the difference in technological achievements. I've uploaded the coordinates of Three Gates' meeting place to Witch Hunter Alpha's memory. Enjoy its company and appreciate its skills along the way.
Really? Thanks. But this doesn't mean I concede.
I'm starting to worry she might side with the enemy.
This is the meeting point Betty mentioned. I didn't expect this kind of company. Prepare for combat. Let's go.
Time to move it!
I'm here.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm here. Get away! Make it the pleasure's all yours. Locked on target. Neutralize. The boss is here.
Perfect timing.
Copy that. You asked for it.
I hope nothing happens when the 3 Gates reps arrive.
Witch Hunter Alpha, enable escort mode. Take out the ethereals up ahead first.
Orders received. Suppressing with force. No valid targets remaining.
That was fast and so accurate.
Don't praise your rival.
Oh, I am just getting started.
Warning. Units with high ether activity detected ahead. They are likely strong enemies. A direct confrontation is not suggested. Scanning for a suitable detour.
High-risk ethereals launched. Commencing annihilation.
It just sped off.
Incredible! Such a powerful hit!
Feedback safe to data table.
Detour route cancelled. Warning. The area ahead contains many unfinished buildings. The path forward is blocked. Strategy modification is required. Scanning for a suitable detour.
Is it trying to force its way through?
Now, that's surprising.
Can everybody hear me? I've decided to give you a special demonstration of the long-range firepower of Witch Hunter Alpha. The personalized operating system I built is more precise than your version, Grace. You can command it effortlessly. Witch Hunter Alpha, destroy hostile units ahead! Open fire!
Target locked. Awaiting orders. Catapult. Guided missile launched.
Huh? Admit.
No. It's still...
So you could tell, right? Now, correct. It can identify the best target to strike.
Interesting.
We're here. Good timing. The 3 Gates reps and public security will arrive shortly. How about it, Grace? Willing to admit defeat?
I'm willing to admit this kid is indeed a superior mech. With strong firepower, good mobility, and responsive controls. A weapon well suited for mass production. When I first encountered it a few days back, it didn't have the personality OS installed. I never expected our patent to be reverse engineered to such an extent in such little time.
I finally got to see the day that Grace admits defeat! Ho-ho!
Not just yet. I have a question to ask you first.
Ask away.
It's not a question for you. It's for the kid.
What?
Witch Hunter Alpha. How high should the driver's seat be set?
I have neither a cockpit nor a seat. Your question does not make any sense.
What if you were to suggest a seat height? What would it be?
Nothing over 140 centimeters.
Seat height? What kind of question is that?
Betty, shut down Witch Hunter Alpha right now, or uninstall the Personality OS. We need to take it out of the Holo ASAP.
What nonsense!
I have no idea how you've gotten your hands on it, but I'm certain your Personality OS is plagiarized from the data frame I've deployed in our prototype.
Oh. Hey, no need for such ugly accusations. Resorting to this all because you can't admit failure? Just because you asked a useless question, you're now accusing me of plagiarism?
140 centimeters. That was Koleda's height back then.
Huh?
The former president of Belobog Industries, Koleda's father, and my mentor, Horse. When he finalized his prototype, he calibrated a specific seat height so that his daughter could pilot it from the get-go. That height was directly embedded into the logic core. On the way here, I realized Witch Hunter Alpha's thinking patterns were similar to those of our kids. I was suspicious if you used the same data framework. The answer to this question has finally convinced me. Only our prototype, a Belobog Industries mech, could know this by default, because my sweepy gets mad if the seat is set too high.
How did... You and your venomous slander! That's just a coincidence!
You know deep in your heart it's not. Listen to me, buddy. The logic core data from the prototype hasn't had comprehensive troubleshooting yet. There's still lots of corrupted data that needs stripping away. Using a copied framework means it's also contaminated with corrupted data, and we've already been inside the Holo for over 2 hours. This kid is at risk of losing control at any second.
Why would... No way, you're lying. I won't be tricked.
Really? Still not giving up. Fine. Here's another task for Witch Hunter Alpha then. Translate this. Red, green, red, red, green.
Red? Green? Now what are you up to?
Box, bucket. Box, box, bucket.
Huh? How are you speaking in unison?
Because this is the cognitive command code I installed when I debugged my kid. Wake up, Betty. Turn off Witch Hunter Alpha right now.
You can tell it's plagiarized because she copied all the errors over too.
Warning. Hostile behavior detected. Initiating self-defense mode.
I know you're just bluffing. Go, Witch Hunter Alpha. Get rid of this trickster witch! Oh, huh?
Betty, watch out!
Hostile targets locked. Commencing pursuit.
Proxy, let's go after it!
Come on. Witch Hunter Alpha! Stop!
It's lost control. After it!
It's just a simple mistake, a little hiccup.
That child is your heart and soul, right? Hurry up!
Guided missile.
Has it stopped? I've updated the target for the guidance module. You're just a machine. You dare defy me? This is your... What? It dodged it? Witchhunter Alpha, enough now! Do as I say! Stop!
About to get hit. Wanna help me test this? Spacing. Copy that. Time to act. Perfect timing. I'm here. Hey. Wanna help me test this? Okay.
Eliminating target. Make a choice. The pleasure's all yours. Last power test.
No! Why won't you...
Don't lose your head. Just get after it.
Warning. Increase in engine output detected.
Very well then. You forced my hand. Now, set the explosives along its current trajectory. moving. Why? Why?
Warning. Fire control system and onboard weapons have been damaged. Entering attack.
The target's hull has been damaged. Ether activity is steadily increasing.
That's no good. We're not doing enough damage to stop it.
Oh gosh, how could this happen?
Betty, what now? Any contingency strategies?
You're asking me?
Of course I'm asking you. You're that child's mechanic. You know it inside and out. Think about how to solve this problem.
The logic core is already corrupted. I can't command it.
Pull yourself together. Now's not the time to be pessimistic.
Careful. That mech's attacks are growing in intensity.
Are there any software vulnerabilities we can exploit? Any hardware damage? Contingency protocols? Module defects? Think! Quick!
Run.
What's that?
Run! Just run! I admit it. I plagiarized your data framework. I just built a simulation layer over the top of the base structure. I don't know how to deal with this situation. Let's run. Our weapons aren't enough to deal with it, and it will only get more dangerous as it corrupts.
So, what about your mission, then? What about the 3 gates reps?
I'll explain things to them and let this crazy piece of metal fend for itself. And we can still call up the HIA to come take care of it.
What kind of joke is that?
Ah!
I'm shaken to my core. Hope nobody noticed.
Why can't we run away? Anyone with common sense would do the same. We're facing an experimental weapon that's out of control, and our only control tool is broken. That's it. Let's leave things up to public security or the HIA. It's totally reasonable. I know what you're thinking. You just won't give up on that mech. You want to save it like it's a person, but this obsession with machinery is fanaticism. Why are you making me stay with you?
Enough with all your nonsense. Leaving problems behind for someone else to handle. You're just shirking your obligations. You're that child's mechanic. It's your responsibility to deal with it. Run away? Have you thought about how many other people would be risking their lives because you neglected your duty?
I don't know what to do.
Hand over the control panel.
Huh? What are you gonna do?
Take back control.
Take back control of the logic core while it's being corrupted by ether? How?
You said that you only built an emulated control layer, right? If the central control system and mech command are carried through the emulated control layer instead of direct authorization from the logic core, then there's still a chance.
But that'll be almost impossible unless some magic happens.
Frosty Cold Iron Witch.
Huh?
Isn't that the name you've been mocking me with? If you need some magic, don't you need a witch on your side?
Copy that. Time you asked for it. The pleasure's all yours. Want to help me test this? Spacing it. You asked for it. Initial impulse. The pleasure's all yours. off your engine. Ready? Yeah. Roger. The pleasure's all yours. Perfect timing. Copy that. Max potential energy. About to get hit. Grab a couple more. You asked for it. You rang? Every effort counts! Roger. Here we go. The pleasure's all yours. Wanna help me test this? Yeah. Just leave it to me. Moving on. I'm here. Support has arrived. I want a bonus for this. It's a pincher maneuver. Last power test. Copy that. Andy, fall back. Commence demolition! Its main control system's damaged. Now's the time. Betty, give me the control panel. What? Here. Cut autonomous order percentage. Switch permissions to G44. Ceasefire control radar module. Change power distribution to manual. Restart energy pump. Too slow. Its logic core is out of control. We won't make it. Is the soft reboot button in the middle of its frame? Yeah. Wait, you want to try a manual reboot? Are you out of your mind? Isolate and disable weapons. It's done. Huh? Right here. Oh dear. What? What a good kid. Welcome back. Yikes! I never expected those PubSec agents to come so fast. I didn't get a chance to appreciate that kid's insulation coat as much as I would have liked. What a texture, despite all the battle damage.
You worked some real magic. You really are a witch.
Looks like Grace isn't a machine maniac with the screw loose. Her wealth of professional expertise just shows in unconventional ways.
Hey, that was rude. Do you think it's easy being a corporate technician like me? Especially considering how young I am. As an apology, I'll let you give me this cute little thing to pet. I mean, research for a few days.
Here's your reward. Go on, Eos. She won't hurt you.
Betty. Betty Brenda!
If you want to laugh at me, be my guest. I've got nothing to say.
Great job constructing that emulated control layer.
Huh?
The voice print conversion command was so good I almost got fooled. Even though the incomplete data framework caused lots of operational errors and low efficiency, there's still lots of room for improvement. If you're interested in Personality OS research, I can give you some sample data from our prototype. Of course, you'll have to wait until your suspension is over and you've regained your mechanics license.
I lost. Completely, thoroughly. Good luck with your technical collaboration, Grace Howard.
What a gentle witch.
Proxy, have you heard of horsepower as a unit of measurement? It indicates how many horses would be required for an equivalent output of force. Industrial machinery usually has a horsepower of several hundred or several thousand. Don't you think this is a real boon for horses? Because these machines end up saving hundreds of them from the pain of manual labor. People are just the same. An industrial machine can save dozens of engineer teams from hollow-related danger, and a tactical mech can save several combat squads from having to face ethereals. And me? Actually, I can't say that I simply love machinery. All I'm infatuated with is the prospect of saving humans from getting ruined inside the hollows, and sparing their families all the suffering and grief. I may have destroyed many times the machines that my peers, indirectly or otherwise, have. So that's really why I'm a witch, you know? Even if it makes me cry out in sorrow, I still have to send these kids out there to face fatal threats. But if there were more witches like me in New Eridu's future, just a few more people willing to care for these machines and shed tears for their sacrifices, well, maybe these kids would be more willing to forgive us for what we expect of them.